Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. Welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys. So when you watch this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below how this general reading resonates with you. And make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit that little notification bell so you know when I go live and when I post videos. Alright, so this particular video is for the star sign of Gemini, for the new moon that peaks on Saturday, May 16th at 4:01 Eastern Standard Time, 1:01 Pacific Standard Time, and 8:01 Universal Standard Time. I don't know. So this lunation is a supermoon, meaning the moon sits closer to Earth, implying its cosmic influence, clarity, and manifestation potential. This lunation offers a much needed planetary reset, focusing on grounding, practical steps, financial growth, and long-term stability. Because it falls in fixed earth sign Taurus, it shifts focus away from rapid, chaotic change towards patience and building stable foundation. It marks a major milestone as Uranus leaves Taurus for Gemini, concluding an unpredictable 8-year cycle of disruption. Mercury conjunct Sun and Moon, communicative Mercury sits close to the lunation in Taurus, aligning your thoughts, mindset, and conversations with practical steps and real-world plans. Jupiter in Cancer, sextile Moon. Expansive Jupiter forms a highly supportive angle, brings emotional expansion, protective luck, and financial abundance. Mars conjunct Chiron in Aries, occurring on the exact same day. This heavy alignment surfaces deep wounds or frustrations surrounding your inner strength and actions, using Taurus stability to help you heal and reclaim your confidence. Conjunct with ALGOL, this new moon aligns with the fixed star ALGOL, Algol, which can stir up intense hidden anger or feelings of betrayal, urging you to face your shadows to reclaim your personal power. You're being asked to review your material security, plan your savings, cut unnecessary subscriptions, and set realistic long-term wealth goals. Resist the urge to rush into new decisions, practice intentional presence, and allow plans to unfold organically. Engage in physical grounding techniques, spend time in nature, or connect with your senses for physical comfort and rest. Focus your manifestation intentions on building sustainable success, routine health, and permanent stability. Alright, so that's a little bit about the energy. Let's see what's happening. What's the energy look like for Gemini Collective? What's the moon's energy look like around the Gemini Collective? Okay, so you need to look at the bigger picture to something, maybe something that when it comes to what needs healed, some sort of what is out of balance, something about divine timing, maybe something with your intentions. You need to look at the bigger picture of a situation when it comes to love. So there could be a big purge coming through here where you are letting go some sort of bottled up emotions, becoming more vulnerable to your higher self. You know, you need to see the bigger picture of something, maybe see something from a higher perspective. Maybe there is some sort of a wisdom in the wound energy here, because Sagittarius rules travel, it rules religion, it rules higher wisdom, higher knowledge, right? So you need to become more practical and less illusional, and that's what's being reflected upon here. So let's go ahead and put them down there. So there is a new start coming for you, a new beginning, right? But before this new beginning happens, there is something you need to let go of. You need to get out of your own way. And that's possibly what you need to see from a higher perspective here. Right? And that is what this bottled up emotion is. Maybe being impatient, right? Being impatient. There is a chaotic energy too with the Leo energy, a chaotic energy, because Leos often talk about drama, childlike energy, right? Hold on a second, I'm getting my cheat sheet here. Creativity, children, romance, speculation, play, prodigy, and competition. So you could have somebody who's in competition with you. Maybe that's what you need to see from a higher perspective. Somebody could be very immature, very childish, very competitive. Something, that this person could be getting in your way. This person could be trying to control your new beginning. This person is very vain. Right? Very vain. So, yeah, that's maybe what you need to see from a higher perspective. Maybe somebody in your friend circle. We have Sagittarius. Sagittarius talks about higher education. This person could be traveling your way or astral traveling. This person is talks about philosophy, morals, ethics. Maybe this person is in a friendship circle learning spirituality or learning how to astral travel. Maybe very much in competition with you, doesn't want you to have this new start, creating a lot of drama. Somebody who also could very well be intentionally doing something just to trigger you. Coming into your dreams, causing a lot of illusions. Gemini, like I said, trying to get in your way. So the full moon in Leo, the full moon talks about reflection, reflecting of what? That shadow side. Somebody could be trying to control something. Like I said, creating a lot of drama. Their intention is to create drama. And this drama is what's going to get in your way. So you're being asked not to rush forward and make some sort of a decision. Yeah. Because that's what this person's intention is. This is somebody who you may have had in your friend zone who betrayed you. All right. So, Gemini. Yep. Nine of Swords. Suffering in silence. So, that talks about the Nine of Swords in the upright position. Talks about a lot of nightmares. Coming in your dreams. Causing a lot of nightmares. Dream walking. Somebody who abused their spirituality, somebody who caused a lot of pain and suffering, somebody who wanted you to be in this anxiety, be in this worry, wanted you to feel isolated. See how she's sitting on that mountain, wanting you to feel isolated, feeling all alone. That, look, 9. So 999, trying to disrupt your spiritual journey. The Nine of Wands talks about that wounded warrior energy, trying to knock you out of position. See how all them blocks are out of position? Trying to knock you out of your spiritual position. Right? And that was their plan. They planned this. So I am seeing 999, 777. This is somebody who partnered up with other people. Like I said, partnered up with in the friendship circle, a society, a group of people. They teamed up together and they planned this. Can I have one more card, please? And thank you for Gemini. They planned to get in your way. They planned to play a lot of mind games. They They planned to try to control your mind. They wanted you to suffer mentally. They wanted you to suffer. They really, come into your, okay, so the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So what I see here is, they did it out of revenge. This is somebody who tried to destiny swap. They wanted you in this hopeless energy, right? They could have tried to destiny swap you. They did it out of revenge. They could have did something out of revenge. They thought something was unfair. So they teamed up together, right? They teamed up together in your friendship circle to astral travel into your dreams, right? To play a lot of mind games with you, to keep you in this energy of confusion, procrastination, to keep you from making some sort of a choice. And I feel like they played on your self-esteem, because the Ace of Cups in reverse talks about lack of self-love, right? They did it because they were learning spirituality to perhaps get initiated into a society, a coven even. They did it to get in your way. So they played a lot of mind games with you, created a lot of drama. They're very much in competition with you, right? Very much in competition with you. Possibly even when it comes to love, right? Because we have love in reverse. They didn't want you to love yourself. They didn't want you to make positive choices. They wanted to keep you in this procrastination. They thought they were better than you. They thought that they were wiser than you. They did it out of revenge, I'm telling you. So they caused you a lot of pain and suffering. They played a lot of mind games with you. They tried to get in your way of what was destined for you. They didn't want you to make a positive choice. They wanted you to make a choice out of low self-esteem. They wanted you to make a choice out of low self-worth, right? We have 9, 7, and 1, which adds up to an 8. So 17 could be significant. 1971 could be significant. All right, so what's this pain and suffering? Look, King of Swords. The King of Swords talks about the injustice, authority. They thought they had authority over you. So they did something out of revenge to get in your way. They thought they had mental authority over you. They thought that they had the right to play these mind games with you. Right? They thought they had the right to play these mind games with you. This person took advantage of an opportunity. Right? They harshly judged you. Right? They tried to block your calling. Could have been a Leo, a Virgo, a Sagittarius. Give me another card for the King of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Swords. Now, this person thought they had authority over you. They thought they had the right to do it. Look, 7 of Cups again. So they played a lot of mind games with you. 1977 could be significant. They thought they had authority over you. They thought that they were better than you. So what did they do? Keep you in this illusion, to try to keep you from making positive choices. All right, so the 7 of Cups, 9 of Wands, right? They took it to the extreme. Leo, 2 of Swords. They took something to the extreme. Somebody was very controlling. They were trying to keep you blind. Right? Trying to keep you blind. But guess what? The illusion has cracked. And now what was done in the dark is coming to light. Queen of Wands. Right? This talks about blockages. This talks about traveling. Somebody's perhaps astral traveling has been blocked. Choose wisely. For Gemini, choose wisely. Somebody abused their authority, is what I see here. They abused their power and authority. 3 of Cups. Yep, there's the 3 people. They celebrated. They were celebrating this. This is 3 people. Could be an extended family member. These 3 people. A Leo, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, an Aries. But I see Libra, Sagittarius, and Leo, and Aquarius. Yeah. I feel like they were pointing fingers. See how that finger's pointing out? Then you got one who wanted a hand out. Yeah. I don't know what all them signs mean. But I feel like they dream walked into your dreams. Because they were in competition. And I feel like they were learning their spirituality. They were learning it's like the books were open to learning something, to get initiated into a secret society. This was a hidden enemy, a fake friend, who was astral traveling, dream walking. Who was in competition with you. Give me the 7 of choose wisely and a 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they wanted you to stay in this third-party situation, maybe stay in this addiction, mental addiction, emotional addiction. Yeah, 3 of Swords. They wanted you to stay in this energy of heartache, despair, always being stabbed in the heart, always being betrayed, right? I see 10-10, so 1-1-1 could be significant. Yeah, this was a heartless individual. Somebody could be heartbroken here. Somebody could have tried to stab somebody in their dreams. Yep, look what did I say about the secret society, a coven. Somebody was trying to get initiated into a coven. Love begins in reverse. Magic. So they could use marine magic. 5 of Wands. Somebody who was in somebody who wanted to create drama. Somebody who wanted to fight. Somebody, yeah, but this is somebody who is no longer in a power struggle. We have Mercury here. Mercury coming through. What did Mercury, wasn't it? Let me see. Mercury conjunct the sun and the moon. Mercury conjunct the sun. Aligning your thoughts, your mindset. Taking more practical steps. Stepping out of the power struggle. Right? Stepping out of the drama. Not putting yourself in this emotional drama. Somebody has an addiction here. This is being illuminated. Yep. Somebody's next steps are being illuminated. Look, the Empress. Divine Feminine. Unknown card. So they thought that they were going to get away with it. That you would never figure it out. Venus energy. Family, lover, business friend. Somebody's mom. Yep, death. Somebody is in a transformation. Something has come to a complete end. Somebody could have lost a child. I'm sorry if you did. But the Hierophant card. So something is unknown. Somebody's crystal ball could be clouded as well. So something is aligning. This new start is coming. Somebody is getting some sort of a message here. Somebody was allowing their wounds to get in their way. Somebody was just creating a lot of drama to make somebody frustrated. They were so fixed on betraying you. Any final messages? Any final messages? Nine of Cups in reverse. Yes, somebody was definitely playing on your low self-esteem with the Ace of Cups in reverse and Nine of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who was trying to drain your sacral chakra energy by constantly doing moon magic every cycle. 9-9 is significant. 10-10, 9-1-1 is significant. So somebody's trying to get your attention. Like something could be getting your attention. Somebody who tried to take authority over your life. It could have been this coven of individuals. Right? 6 of Cups. Something about work. Somebody tried to play somebody for a fool, or somebody took some sort of a foolish risk. There's that star card. That star, our goal or whatever it is, right? Stirring up intense hidden anger or feelings of betrayal. Right? Mental betrayal. Somebody tried to take authority over your mind. Casting illusions. Not wanting you to make some sort of a healthy decision. Like offering you a lot of poisonous emotions, poisonous cups. Right? Heartache, despair. Always wanting you to stay in a third-party situation. Or stay addicted to something. Somebody was addicted to somebody's energy. Give me one more card. What else Gemini needs to know? Yep, Page of Cups. Somebody may want to come in and ask for forgiveness, but the Page of Cups in reverse talks about not accepting an invitation. Not accepting an invitation. This could be talking about somebody repeating patterns. Yeah, repeating the patterns of always being in third-party situations with womanizers. We got 2 knights coming through here. All right, let's pull some crystals for Gemini. They didn't want you to make a choice from the heart. They wanted you to make a choice from anger. Okay, I am limitless, astrophyllite. Astral travel, awareness, release, crown chakra. Yep. This person was astral traveling into, like walking into your dreams, or astral traveling into your house, your space. Yeah. And I feel like you were very aware of what their intentions were. They thought they had authority over your life. They were creating a lot of confusions with your choices. making you feel less than, making you feel uninvited, making you feel unworthy of something. This is 3 people who, cause a lot of heartache, a lot of despair with their mental intrusions here. This is somebody who just told a lot of lies, somebody who, okay, so Faden Quartz, I am insightful. Connection, meditation, and activation. So you're activating all of your chakras here. You are connecting. I feel like every time you would meditate, it's like they would cause you issues, right? I feel like this person just wanted to pick a fight with you, but you didn't. You like stepped back and was like, nah, I don't want the drama, right? You get out of my head. If you don't love me, leave me alone, right? We have fire opal, abundance, creativity, and vitality, sacral chakra. So they definitely played with your emotions. I feel like this person siphoned off of your sacral chakra and used your emotional energy, your sacral chakra energy, to create their own abundance. I feel like, and I feel like something is, I'm telling you, evolution, healing, and balance, heart and throat chakra. So crown, sacral, heart, and throat, and all of your chakras here. Evolution, healing, and balance. You are evolving. You are evolving. You are connecting to your higher self. You're very aware of this person who thought they had authority over your mindset, who come into your dreams, cause you a lot of nightmares, cause a lot of illusions, making you feel less than, siphoning your sacral chakra energy, creating a lot of drama. This also talks about love affairs, right? Silver, I am prosperous. Aligning all them chakras, amplification, attraction, and release. And then on the bottom of the deck we have Crow. Omen of change, keeper of law, and cooperation. So this person definitely crossed some spiritual boundaries here. Broke spiritual law by astral traveling, because I feel like whoever you are, you spoke your truth, right? Your words are very magical. In Gemini, you spoke your truth. You enforced the boundaries, said, no, you're not allowed in my energy, and they went and did it anyways. Because they felt that they had spiritual authority over you. But this person broke spiritual laws when he's in reverse. This person thought they were above the law. They felt like they had the right to intrude in your space. White Witch, be the light and direction guardian. Choose your path. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So you're definitely breaking ancestral patterns here. This person was coming into your dreams. So White Witch, be the light. So you are a White Witch, right? Your words are very powerful. We have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This is the World card. There's a completion of a cycle here where you are choosing a new start. You are choosing you're of the light here. See, the owl represents ancestral wisdom. An elder. You have an elder around you who has given you the wisdom, right? That you have the power to move beyond ancestral patterns, breaking generational curses. When it comes to being in third-party situations, somebody broke spiritual law. They thought that they were above it all. They thought they had authority over you. They thought that they could do whatever they wanted. This coven or this group of people, they were heartless. Like, they lacked love. They were siphoning your sacral chakra energy and using your creative energy to manifest their own abundance. Somebody very arrogant, somebody very self-centered. I don't know what I'm doing here. Frustrated is what I am. Alrighty. And it's crazy because right before I started your reading, I was clearing out my energy. And when I got to this side with my Palo Santo, I heard a singe. And then I smelled something burning. It wasn't hair. So it's like they were sitting on my shoulder. Number 86, which is a 14, which is a 5. That 5 energy. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. And that's exactly what you're doing. Removing yourself from these lower vibrational energies of always being in competition, always in this power struggle with other people. You don't want to be in third parties no more. You're making that choice to say, you know what? I'm going to start celebrating life. I'm choosing not to be in this heartache and despair no more. It's like if you don't celebrate me, or if you don't celebrate me, then I don't want to be around you. I'm okay if you don't invite me, because I would rather be alone than be around fake people. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into the dramas. Right there. You are choosing not to be pulled into the dramas. And then you have somebody who's just trying to trigger you. Or engage energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you're surrounded by people who are hostile towards you, yeah, we do have that with the King of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change your energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing a drama? You will know the answer. Somebody is like picking on you, nitpicking. Like picking your brain, so to speak. And it's like they're pushing and pushing and pushing their authority by astral traveling into your space. And they broke spiritual law, is what I feel. You will know the answers. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine your light. You were born to shine. You were born to share. So there is a light igniting within you, where you are learning to protect yourself from the drama, from the lower vibrational energies. You are learning that, you know what, if you don't want to invite me nowhere, or you are just tolerating me and don't celebrate me, I don't need you, right? You're choosing to complete a very profound cycle, and you are choosing to evolve and heal from this situation, and now you are attracting a new beginning. This is somebody who was very much in competition with you, and this is a repetitive pattern that's been handed down from you to from generations. And you had somebody who was coming into your dreams just to trigger you, right? 3 people. Direction guardian. Connect with your deeper desires, then choose a path that will make your heart and soul sing. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and your guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you're feeling indecisive, Choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. And that's what these person wanted you. They didn't want you to do. They didn't want you to choose from your heart. They wanted you to choose a path that is a lower vibrational, one that always is in dramatic feelings. That, you know, this talks about feeling indecisive, that causing illusions, right? We got 2 7 of Cups here. They wanted you in this indecisive energy. They didn't want you to choose the light. They didn't want you to choose your heart. They wanted you to choose from low self-esteem, lack of love, right? They wanted you to not trust your intuition here. They didn't want you to trust your intuition. They didn't want you to trust your psychic insight. Right? They didn't want you to do that. They wanted you to choose from pain, despair, mental anguish, anxiety. Thank you for watching.